The Boxing Voice.
Here we are with Tom Loeffler, Triple G's promoter. We're setting up for Martin Murray, obviously starting off 2015, same way we ended 2014, bigger and better fights. I remember last year at this time, we were actually doing for the Adama fight,
right.
And now we're actually getting bigger names like Martin Murray. Talk to us about why fans should be interested in this fight.
Martin Murray is one of the best fighters in the middleweight division. He's rated #1 in WBC. He's fought for 2 world titles before. We think he actually should be a 2-time world champion. He fought Sergio Martinez in Argentina, had a very controversial loss down there. He knocked Sergio down. He had a very controversial draw against Felix Sturm in Germany. And we thought from our side, we thought he won both of those fights. So you got to give Martin a lot of credit for taking this fight. It happened in the perfect location in Monte-Carlo, and it's really a worldwide event. Murray is very popular in the UK. It'll be on Channel 5, terrestrial TV, network TV in the UK, and in over 100 countries worldwide. So it'll be a great event, and it's a big test for Gennady.
I asked a question, and Abel actually passed it off to you. There was no answer, so I'd like to ask you. 2015 goes off exactly how you guys planned it. Victory versus Martin Murray. The winner of Canelo Cotto, if that does happen, or whoever Cotto fights Gennady next, wins that title, wins that fight. But no one wants to come to the table and fight Gennady at 160. Is there a move to 168 that is more likely than possible than that?
Well, I'll tell you, we would have fought at 168 before, but you can't say that the 168 pounders will fight him either. I've reached out. We tried to make the Chavez fight, tried to make the Froch fight. No response from the Froch side. Looks like maybe they're going to fight each other, which that would be a great fight. You can't knock Froch and Chavez. Is a great fight. Andre's sidelined right now with promotional issues, so you can't really say okay, move to 168 and there's bigger names because we haven't had any bites at 168 either. So right now his priority is to unify the titles at 160 pounds. If there's a big fight that comes up, and even moving down to 154, if there's a big fight that comes up at 154, would be something that he'd be interested in. But without something like that happening, he's going to unify the title. He's going to go after the WBC title with Cotto now, and then Andy Lee would be a great fight as well.
Talk to us about Gennady's impact on basically the worldwide scope of boxing. He was in what was his first fight at last year with Adama? That was in
Monte-Carlo.
Monte-Carlo,
yeah.
All right. Then you went to New York, right. Then you went to LA. Every single time, tickets have gone up. Ratings has gone up. What do you attest that to?
It goes back to his style. People like knockouts. It's the Mike Tyson effect. I mean, Tyson really, the boxing world revolved around Tyson when he was at his prime, when he was knocking everybody out, and that's really where I think Gennady is heading. Every fight, like you said, he becomes more and more popular, and the response we saw for the Rubio fight was tremendous. I mean, we were sold out literally probably 3 weeks into the promotion, and I've never had that type of response. I mean, people were thanking me for just bringing him to California. So we're going to follow that up in Monte-Carlo. It's the biggest event they've had in Monte-Carlo with the series with Golden Gloves and Rodney Berman. He's done a great job with the series over there in Monte-Carlo, and then we're looking at bringing him back to the United States if everything goes the right way in February. Looking at bringing him back to the United States so he's live on HBO again.
You said yourself you're trying to get more fights here in Los Angeles. Venues obviously here. Even Abel jokingly said it, but still, you can get Dodger Stadium, Staples Center, the Great Western Forum, the big Step-Up Center, not the smallest tennis court. What other locations are you guys looking for besides Vegas as well?
Vegas would be an interesting location. It's a market that Gennady's never fought in, and it's always a great boxing city in Las Vegas. The San Antonio would be a great market. Dallas. If there's a fight, say against Chavez or Canelo, I could easily see Dallas Stadium, the Cowboy Stadium, being a feasible venue. Chicago's a great market. So the great thing about Gennady is he doesn't care where he fights. He has so many fights in the amateurs that he doesn't care who he fights or where he fights. It makes my job easy. We've never turned down one name from HBO. They're not used to that. I mean, it's like, don't have an excuse. The guy's too tall. He's a southpaw. He moves too much. And Gennady will fight everybody. And when we were in Mexico, when he received his WBC belt, Mexico City, Mauricio Suleiman said, it'd be great to have you fight in Mexico City. So that would be a huge event down there against one of the Mexican legends. So it's really the world is open, and it's my job to bring back the true definition of a world champion for Gennady, and it's his job just to get through the ropes and keep providing excitement in the ring.
Final question, 2015, as a promoter, what is your ultimate goal for Triple G?
Just to keep doing what we've been doing, getting the biggest names in the ring that'll agree to fight him, and now everyone's recognizing him as the best middleweight champion, and just continuing to move up on the pound-for-pound ratings. I think Gennady's potential at this point is unlimited, and what he's going to bring to the sport in terms of new fans and opening up new markets is something that we're really excited about.
Thank you for your time.
The Boxing Voice.